In the name of the Father, and the Son, and
Son,
the
and
Holy
Holy
Spirit.
Spirit.
Amen.
Amen. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to No Shackles Podcast, episode 4. Hopefully, y'all been tuning in to episode 1, 2, 3. Man, we're just thinking about episode 3, and hopefully, you guys enjoyed that because we had we've enjoyed making all 4 episodes of the podcast.
But 3 was a hit.
3 was a hit for sure.
Yeah.
Man, but we got these Pokemon cards that we bought.
Yeah.
And we're about to open them right now. You want to open your pack first?
Yes, sir.
And then I'll open up mine right now. If you want, you can even read out what you get.
So we got the Obsidian Flames edition. It's Scarlet and Violet. It says on the package, Scarlet, Violet, Obsidian Flames Pokemon cards.
I wonder if I don't think Scarlet's like the most recent, is it?
I think it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not too sure like how they are in like in order.
Oh, right. Like if they come out with a later edition already.
Yeah,
I think Scarlet and Violet are
like the most recent.
Yeah, I think they are, but I'm not sure because I've heard of Scarlet and Violet a few years ago, I think, and I don't know. I haven't heard of anything new since. But those are actually cool color names. I like Pokemon because they always have like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Gold, Silver, Platinum, Diamond. Those are cool names. But anyways, looks like I got a Pidgey, a Combi, a Varoom. I've never heard of that one. Larvitar. I remember that one. I remember when that one came out like on the Pokemon episode. It was like a rare Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting.
Whoa, which one's that one? That looks cool.
Skarmory, I like that one. I like that one in Ruby and Sapphire too.
Oh man.
Sharpedo, that's a good one, dude. Espeon, that's a favorite one of mine. It's one of
Espeon.
Yeah, it's one of Eevee's evolutions, the pink one, the girl.
Oh, look at that one.
Ooh, then there's a Thundurus. I got that one's a nice. It's kind of a shiny Pokemon card.
I even like the smell of it, dude.
I know, fresh.
It smells fresh, brand new.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that?
This one's a cat.
Oh, you got something, dude.
What is it? Oh, yeah, let's see. Ooh.
Oh, that's sick, dude. What is that?
Super shiny card. It says a Revavroom. I don't know what that is.
Sick.
But
dude.
it's a holographic
see that?
card, and it's got like the special effect on the card is like shining stars that are reflective on the card. So it's a special card, but it's cool.
Dude. It's not a. Is it a hollow or what do they call it?
I think that one's a holographic card.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to hold this real quick?
Yeah. And I got
so I'll go open up mine.
Energy card. Yep.
Sick.
Hang on 1 second. Let's do this like that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Juan's turn.
Got us a couple of drinks to wake us up.
Mm-hmm. We putting in the hours for this job.
All right. Let's see what we got. Let's go. All right. Oh, I see something in the back already.
Oh, can't wait to get to
it. Dude, okay, so I got a Larvesta, Rowlet, a Bunnelby, Smoliv.
Ooh, what's that?
What is it? Yeah.
Let me see. This one says a Lycanroc.
Lycanroc?
Yeah, it's like a wolf type of Pokemon.
That looks cool.
It evolves from Rockruff. But it's kind of like to me it's like a rare. Let me read the fact thing on it. It says this Pokemon uses its rocky mane to slash anyone or any who approach. It will even disobey its trainer if it dislikes the orders it was given.
Jeez.
Man.
He sounds like a complicated man. Probopass, Vengeful Punch, a trainer.
What is that special card for?
If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, Put 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon.
That's a good card.
Pidgeotto, dude. Look.
Oh, you got Pidgeotto?
That's cool.
That's one of my favorite ones. Is it?
Wing attack. Oh, and I got 3 good ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I
got
remember
this
that
one
one.
too.
Masquerain.
Yeah. Let's see what the Thunderous.
Oh, you got that one like me.
This one's cool. And I got a basic energy. Hey, I'm
good.
happy with what I got.
You got Pidgeotto's one of the super OGs, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Let me see. Very protective of its sprawling territorial area. This
Thunderous.
Pokemon will fiercely peck at any intruder. And the picture on it one is like, I love the picture because he's sitting there in the tree, in the tree's branches, but I like how the lighting of the shadows. You can see like the leaves, the sunlight shining through the leaves.
Yeah, dude.
On them and everything. It just looks like such a classical Pokemon animation picture.
For real.
And it's also
looks cool.
Yeah, the whole card is just beautiful.
Yeah, dude, you can't go wrong with Pokemon, dude. It's one of my favorite hobbies.
I love it, dude.
It's so nice. Such a good card. You got some good ones too, dude.
Yeah.
They're nice.
I think so. Right here.
Man, we're looking forward to opening these cards.
Yeah, I mean, I know I was.
For a minute.
I was going to open them earlier. But Juan was like, wait, let's do it for the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Heck yeah.
One day when we got that studio day,
yeah,
we're going to be opening up some Pokemon cards, dude. It's going to be lit.
Oh, dude, we're going to have like a little collection area in the studio.
For real.
Of Pokemon cards, dog.
Man. Yeah, those are really good cards, though. I like that one.
Your Thunderous one is a nicer pull out. Do you have yours again?
Oh, I put them away.
Oh no, it's okay. You don't have to pull it out if you don't want. But yours is a nice holograph on the Thunderous card that you got. This one that I have is nice too because it's kind of reflective, but yours is a lot nicer.
Yeah, but you got that nice hollow, dude.
My favorite one, I got the hollow card, the holographic card.
Uh-huh.
But my favorite one out of the deck that I just got is Espeon.
Sick.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
I like that one.
Yeah, my favorite one too. Off the ones I got, it was Pidgeotto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's an OG Pokemon.
Yeah.
Now another one that I like is I think it's Ox. That purple Pokemon. It's like a gas Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Coughing or wheezing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I don't know why I call him Ox.
I think because it says OX on there somewhere.
Does it?
On his chest.
Okay, so I'm on the right track. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite Pokemons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like the dark, mysterious.
Oh yeah, the psychic Pokemon.
Yeah, those are badass, dude.
They are, dude. Like Gengar.
So yeah,
Haunting,
Gengar is cool.
Haunting, and there's one more. I forget what he looks like.
Mud, I think. Mud is one of them.
There's Muck. Yeah.
Yeah, Muck. There you go.
And then the one before him is called Grimer, I think.
Sick, dude.
I remember catching Grimer in a Pokemon in Sapphire and Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang, this Pokemon's lit. And I never evolved. I never got to the point of evolving him into Muck. But in the show, Muck was a powerful Pokemon, surprisingly. Because for Ash, he used it in one of the Pokemon tournaments, and he really helped Ash out a lot.
Yeah, dude.
But some of these Pokemon I've never heard of. They're brand new to me. I've heard of Combee, and I've seen Combee. But that's one of the newer ones that I was barely being introduced to before I got out of touch with the Pokemon world.
Yeah, like Baroom. What is that?
Yeah, it says it's on the card. It says it is said that this Pokemon was born when an unknown poison Pokemon entered and inspirited an engine left at a scrap processing factory.
Baroom.
Pokemon was born when an unknown poison Pokemon. Oh, okay. So that's kind of an interesting backstory. An unknown poison Pokemon entered into like a scrap, like he went to pick apart or something.
And kind of just went to the junkyard and picked some random piece of junk. I was like, you know what? That's me right there. I'll be that shit right there. And next thing you know, like a freaking comet full of like poison gas just landed on that phone. And there he is.
And there he is.
Varoom.
Man, this one is.
That one looks nice, dude. I like how like the hollows look.
So that's interesting. In the deck that I got the pre-evolution of I got Varoom, and then the evolution of Varoom is Revaroom, like revving, like revving the engine.
Yeah,
Revaroom.
that's cool though. You got them both in the deck.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Well, one of the attacks on it is a Wild Drift. The other one's Tune Up.
Sick, dude.
Spinning Drift.
Tokyo Drift.
I've never heard of Capsicade.
What's the story on that one?
It's a spicy pepper Pokemon. And then it says the story is the more sunlight this Pokemon bathes in, the more spicy chemicals are produced by its body, and thus the spicier its moves become.
Okay. Whatever that means.
Whatever that. I guess it'd be a good Pokemon for like a Pokemon contest or something. You know that on the video game they have contests and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes spicy Pokeblocks or something.
And he likes them spicy nachos for sure. Yeah, dude. The thing is, I like the Pokemon cards, but I don't really play the Pokemon games.
Oh nah.
Nah, I feel like they're like
Outdated or something.
Nah, I just don't get into them.
Oh.
I feel like dude, this is like, these are fighting words for somebody who loves Pokemon to death. But I feel like it gets too boring. Like I'm more like into like Call of Duty, like.
Oh, as far as video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Like I have a Switch and I don't have a single Pokemon game. And honestly, I'm probably not gonna get one anytime soon. Cause not like any of them like oh man, I can't wait to get that one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's Pokemon. Nah.
You never.
Actually, the one I want to get is Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, okay.
It's a brand new Mortal Kombat that just came out.
On the Switch?
Yeah, it's on the Switch too.
Oh, okay. I bet you that's a good
And
one.
we were at Best Buy a few hours ago, and I saw it, but it was like $70, dude.
Oh, it was?
And I was like, nah, how could it be more than like for the PlayStation 5, it's like 60, 69, I think also.
Yeah.
$65, but how is it that the Switch is like the same like amount of money? And have you seen like the Switch games? They're like little squares, dude. They're like so small.
They're practically chips.
Yeah, literally, they look like a little
microchip.
Yeah, it looked like a SD card.
Oh yeah, SD card. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude.
I remember.
I'm not spending $70 right now for a game like that.
Wow.
Oh hell no, no way. I'd rather use that money for something else.
A different video game.
For a different video game.
Let me read you what Espeon's card says. It says. So it says it's a sun Pokemon. It's the 196th Pokemon that ever came out. The tip of its forked tail quivers when it is predicting its opponent's next move. Quivers. What does that mean? Like it? The forked tail quivers.
Did you see on the collection that I got of Pokemon cards?
Mm-hmm.
I have the Evo the evolution of Raichu. I have it as a holograph. And I also have Pikachu as a holograph too. I don't know if you saw him.
Oh, I may have, but
yeah, my favorite one is the regular OG Pikachu that I got.
Okay.
But Raichu, the holo that I got for him, is sick too, dude. I also have not Turtle, but the evolution of Turtle, the last one. Blastoise, yeah. I have Blastoise also as a holo.
Dang, that's nice.
Yeah, but they're all VMAX though, so I don't know if they're except for the Pikachu that I got. Pikachu's a straight OG.
Yeah, he is.
I also got a VMAX Charizard, but I want the OG Charizard, dude.
Ooh, that one's worth money.
From like it is, dude. That's why it's really hard to get. Because anybody that has like first edition Pokemon cards, they sell them for a good fortune, dude. They sell them for a good amount of money.
You know what's cool on is So the podcast that we're doing is kind of like a hobby, right?
Uh huh.
And then we have we have incorporated a hobby in our life now,
Yeah.
and these Pokemon cards are now like a collecting thing that we got going on in our life now. So we
Yeah.
like adopted two extra things in our lives, dude.
Yeah. Well, I've been
You've been
I've been like
collecting.
yeah, I've been buying here and there, but not like fully collecting like a collector would.
Yeah.
But when I can, I'll buy like a few packs here and there, or I'll get like those $30 packs. They have like 6 or 5 packs with a V Max on it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
I'll get
nice one.
those sometimes, but the one I really wanted to get was Electroid at Best Buy, the one we saw, remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that one looks so cool. Electroid's one of the OGs too.
Yeah, he is.
Man,
It's cool. I
but maybe next time I'll probably get them.
I want to
They're
collect some
not that
more,
much.
dude.
They're $30, but
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I remember you got a Suicune. I forgot. I think you gave that one to me or traded or something. I
I don't
think.
know.
I don't remember. I gotta
It,
find out what happened
this
to
was
Suicune.
years ago. I remember
Yeah.
when I bought that big pack and I
Yeah.
opened it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened it on YouTube. Now, this is like years ago though. But yeah, I don't know. Like a part of me is like I want to get back to Yu-Gi-Oh also,
Hmm.
but I don't really watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I think Pokemon's on I don't know if it's Netflix
Hmm.
or I don't think it's Disney Plus. I think it's actually Netflix where Pokemon is on. You
Yeah.
can actually watch the first season of where Ash is coming out with where he meets Brock and what's her name?
Misty.
Misty, yeah. And it's when they're like battling each other when they first meet. It's like the first seasons.
Oh yeah.
You can watch those. I think they're on Netflix. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Oh okay.
But ever since I watched that show again, I started getting back into Pokemon, and I started buying packs here and there more often.
Hmm.
But Yu-Gi-Oh, I kind of fell off like when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like like I liked it at first, and I used to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Hmm.
But then I started venturing more into like Pokemon, and I remember I asked you like do you watch anything else other than Pokemon? You're like Digimon. I used to watch Digimon too.
Yeah.
Those are like good cartoons that I used to watch. Or are they considered cartoons or anime?
Yeah. Uh,
I don't think it's anime, is it?
I don't know. Actually, I think it
I
is
wonder what
anime.
category these
I think
these
because it's
cards
Japan.
follow.
I think it's because it's Japanese. I think they consider it anime. But let me see. I'll look it up right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know Yu-Gi-Oh for sure is Japanese too.
uh, yeah. I was gonna say about this Pidgey card that I got. That's the first Pokemon card that I got on here.
Uh-huh.
Um.
Have you noticed the colors too? Like these are gray,
Oh yeah. Let me see.
and then you got like others that are like yellow, green.
Let me see.
Well, it's because they're like a grass type Pokemon,
That's interesting. Yeah. The
but
outline of the
like the
Pokemon card
outline color of the background like
is
gray, and
gray. That's a good
well, that's a water
observation, dude.
Pokemon, but it's gray.
Yeah, that is a good
I wonder
observation.
why.
Well, I think it has to do with the edition that we got. So I got Obsidian Flames, like I said. Was yours? Do you remember what
Yeah,
yours
mine is the same as yours. The Obsidian Flames,
the same
but
background?
they have the same background as yours too, except for like the hollow.
So probably it has to do with the yeah, the hollow doesn't. Well, kind of does.
That one's more like black.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
That's a badass hollow, dude.
It is.
Sick.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's cool because you got the first one.
Mhm.
Well, you got two and one, pretty much.
Excuse me.
You
Yeah.
just got the upgrade.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool, dude.
it is.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
I was
That's
gonna
what's up.
I was gonna read what it says on the Pokemon card for Pidgey. It says, excuse me. So it's the 16th Pokemon. Tiny bird Pokemon. It says it's about a foot tall, 4 pounds. It's a big bird. Um, it is docile and prefers to avoid conflict. If it If disturbed, however, it can ferociously strike back.
Sick.
It kind of reminds me of myself a little.
So back the hell up, boys.
Because I like how it says it's docile and prefers to avoid conflict. It's kind of like me. I like to be docile and avoid conflict. If disturbed, it can ferociously strike back. So it's not like it's just gonna get run over.
And
Let me see. Is
there's another one. I think it's called McChamp.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Boxing type Pokemon.
Yeah.
I always liked that Pokemon because it was like it wears boxing gloves, and the
Yeah.
evolution is just him getting bigger and muscular. Yeah,
And more arms.
it's a badass Pokemon, dude. McChamp, and there's another one. I think it's called Onyx or Oryx.
Oh yeah,
It's
Onyx.
it's a badass Pokemon
The
too.
big rock
And the other
Pokemon.
one, Toro.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, the
Toro.
bull
I
looking
like that.
Pokemon.
It's got 3 tails, I think.
Yeah, it's just big and massive. It just gets bigger in its evolution. But my favorite one, I think that, like I was telling you, is the Raichu and the Pikachu. Those
Oh,
are my
okay.
favorite off my collection.
Wow.
Even the Charizard, it's nice, but nah, dude, that
You got a special spot for that Pikachu and
yeah,
Raichu.
it's because those are the first Pokemons I ever I liked.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, like especially Pikachu. Pikachu's a badass Pokemon,
Yeah.
and his Evo where he's like Raichu,
hmm
sick, dude.
Yeah, I always liked Raichu, and I remember I wanted to. There's a small time period where I really wanted Ash's Pikachu to evolve into Raichu because I like how Raichu's cheeks are yellow. The he's got those two yellow um what do you call them, like
Like
cheek spots or something.
blushes,
Yeah, something like that.
like
Because you know how Pikachu's are, he's got red spots.
yeah, they look like a clown's dots on the
Yeah.
face.
Oh yeah. I always thought that was a cool feature that they added. It's
Yeah.
very creative of the Japanese animators. The answer to your question one is yeah. It by definition, yeah, it says that Pokemon's TV shows and anime. So
Oh, okay. So it is an anime.
this is excuse me. This is gonna be a fun fact for the viewers, which is probably just me and you at this point. But um,
That's more than enough, boys.
uh, so it says anime refers to a specific style of cartoon produced or inspired by Japanese animation.
Mhm.
Because the question is, what is considered anime? So it's basically Japanese produced or inspired animation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dude, the Japanese always come up with some cool stuff, dude.
Excuse me. I know
Yeah, like Naruto.
yeah,
Bleach is another one. Man, there's some like creepy anime there too.
there is dark. It
Yeah,
could be some
dark
dark.
anime,
Yeah.
dude. There's some that I don't remember the names, but they're on Netflix, dude,
Mm-hmm.
and they're pretty freaking. They're nuts, but they get really good, dude. If you like get into them and the
Uh-huh.
story,
Yeah.
they like get really, really good. They get dark, and sometimes it gets to like a bloody ass mess.
Uh huh.
Yeah, dude, I like anime, but not to where like I watch anime every day. But I'll if like there's a cool anime movie, I'll watch it. There's a
Okay.
lot of cool movies out there. Anime movies.
Yeah, there's a lot of what I like about like Japanese animation is they're just that's what I want. Something that I do want to do, I think, is to animate like that. Like you know how they draw their anime. Well, I don't know exactly if they. Yeah, they do, but I don't know if they do it all the time. But
And that's one of the
the
things I want to
art.
do when we start our t-shirts.
Uh huh.
I want to do like anime t-shirts too.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, put
cool.
some cool like animations in our t-shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool, dude.
the colors, the design, everything,
Yes,
everything.
sir.
Just it's just such a creative world you can get into. I think.
And if you guys stay tuned, we'll be making YouTube videos of how to do t-shirts. We'll use your GoPro or my phone. We'll use
hmm
both, dude.
Yeah.
And once we get that heat press machine for the t-shirts,
hmm
we'll like make a video of us like learning how to use the machine.
Yeah,
I
for
think
real.
that'll be pretty cool. See what we come up with.
That'd be really lit.
But for sure, we'll do like a t-shirt first of like the no podcast
No Shackles
no
podcast.
shackles podcast. Yeah, dude. And we'll do that. and then we'll do like anime T-shirts and other like design T-shirts and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. We'll do hoodies.
Ooh, yeah, for the winter time.
Yeah, wintertime's coming up, dude. We'll do a nice hoodie. And you think the logo should be in the back or the front?
Oh, we could have both.
Because I think the logo in the front looks cool.
Yeah,
Have like the actual logo in the front. And the back will look nice too, but I like it more in the front.
I think if we do have it on the back, I want it like a specific look probably instead of
Uh-huh.
just like because I know in the front in the front you can be just as direct as you want because it's just more fitting. But in the back, it could probably have like a make it to where it looks nice.
Yeah. I didn't tell you to shut off.
The light in the truck just went off.
Oh well.
Right now, the trucks are studio boys.
For real. We're outside of Best Buy still. It's like 11 p.m. We've been chilling over here for a while. Got some food, got some Jack in the Box, some Panera bread.
Hey yo,
Chilling, open up some Pokemon cards.
this Pokemon card, the Espeon card, it looks a like before when you had the light on, it looked more pink, but now that the light's off, it
It's
looks
like purple.
yeah, it's nice. I like it, purple with silver.
Yeah, it's purplish.
Um,
That's a nice card.
I love it. So like, what I was gonna say, Juan, was these Pokemon cards. I mean, they have these pictures on them, obviously, of the Pokemon in the background, but it's like a little piece of art,
Yeah, they are.
and I like to look at that because it makes me when I look at it, Juan, I can like it makes me think about what's going on in
Like in the background
the Pokemon,
of
yeah.
the art,
Uh-huh. So
the little picture.
like this Espeon, its eyes are looking at the viewer. So it kind of looks like as if the trainer's probably walking its the Pokemon, out on a walk or something. And the floor's got like it's a stone cobbled floor with, some grass growing out of it in the background.
Hmm.
It's just like it actually makes you feel a little bit to me, it makes me feel a little bit tranquil. So it's like it's kind of idyllic or it's peaceful looking. Like it's a calm day,
Yeah.
sunny, calm day with and it's like a as if the Pokemon was real too. Like
Hmm.
you can picture yourself in that world.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemons that I like to see the background too.
Hmm.
There's a lot where there's like some cool designs in the back
Hmm.
where it's like mountain regions or the desert, depending on what the Pokemon is.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Greenland ones. The water ones are the cool ones too, because sometimes there'll be like a random Pokemon in the background too,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
which is pretty cool.
I want to see one of those because I think I know what you're talking about, but it's
But
rare. It's kind of
talking
rare.
about that, can you imagine how long it took somebody to like draw that?
Yeah, I wonder.
Because it was a drawing at first, and then it became that little piece of art that we're holding right now.
The other interesting thing is it has the illustrator's name on the bottom corner of the Pokemon card. So check it out. This Espeon card that I have, it's I'm gonna guess that it's the same artist as the one for the Pidgey because it looks similar. But so oh maybe not. So this Espeon card was illustrated by
Someone.
Kona Natanda. Kona Natanda.
Akuna Matata.
Yes,
Akuna Matata.
practically, dude.
Lion King.
And the Pidgey card is illustrated by Naoyo. So Naoyo. I think it's Jap. It looks sounds Japanese. Now Naoyo Kimura.
Man, dude, that's cool.
But those two illustrations of the Pidgey and the Espeon kind of look a little bit like kind of similar because
Hmm.
the drawing, I guess, style. But yeah, I think I'd like to like collect them, because it's just really nice to like if you pass the time and just look at them. But especially when I'm looking at them like with you on, and I could talk to you about them. It's cool because you can get to hear how I think about them and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they're really cool. Um, I was gonna say, yeah, it's just very nostalgic when Well, especially like for me, when I like look at the Pokemon cards. Not even just that. I still have a. You ever play canicas when you were younger? It's the little marbles that you'd flick.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have my little collection still when I was a kid.
You do?
Yeah, I still have them, dude. I remember
Mm. Uh huh.
the cookie marbles, the big marbles with the cat eyes in the middle.
That's another cool little collection thing, dude.
Yeah, I have them. One day I'll show you. I'll probably like even like post it like on Instagram,
Yeah.
and you can see it there too.
Oh, dude, that see, like if you use
There's a whole bunch of stuff that I have.
Uh huh.
I even have like gaming books
Okay.
that I got from like GameStop. I don't know if GameStop still does it,
I bet they do. I think they
but
do.
it's been. I've had them from like 2000 and like 10, dude.
Wow.
So I have a whole bunch of like collector items or collect.
Collecting.
I have some collections in my room,
Yeah.
and I'm actually really happy that I kept them because some of them, I was actually gonna like toss them,
Uh huh.
but then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna toss them, dude. These are probably like really cool to keep, and one day,
Oh.
I'll probably like not hang them up, but like I'll have them like where I'll like have like a desk and my PC and like items that I like. Um, so I have like gamer info
Mm-hmm.
books that you get from GameStop. I'm pretty sure they still do it. I'm not too sure though because I stopped my subscription like a few years back.
Mm.
I have the marbles that I was telling you, the canicas when I used to play as a kid. I have Pokemon cards. I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards too of when I was a kid. I still have like the OG cards of like when I first opened them. I have them still. They're
Wow.
just somewhere. I gotta find them. What else do I have? That's pretty memorable. Um, I think that's pretty much it. Everything else has been like what I've been like collecting, like especially like Pokemon cards. I
Uh-huh.
don't have any OGs like the first edition cards, except I think that Pikachu that I got. That's the only one.
That one's a card that you had when you were a kid or something, or?
No, I bought a first edition pack,
Oh, I see.
and I actually found it at Amazon too.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it was expensive. It was like 12 something, and it
Yeah.
was just one pack though. And those packs were like $5. So one pack was like 12 something plus tax or whatever on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually got lucky, dude. It was a first edition pack too.
Wow.
Yeah, so that guy, props to him. Shoot, I'll probably even shout out his name, dude, because that was pretty cool that I found it. And yeah, I pulled a Pikachu. It's not hollow or anything like that. It's just a regular Pikachu.
Yeah.
But it was like one of the. You could tell it's an OG
Mm.
from the first edition packs that ever came out from um,
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
The one that you said was $5 is this Obsidian Flames Pokemon
Yeah,
edition.
the Obsidians that we got that we
Ye-
picked up from Best Buy.
Yeah, they're $5.
Yeah, they're like four something, but all together it's like $5
Yeah.
a pop.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's another thing that I want to do? Oh, I want to do Legos, dude. I was telling you,
Oh
I
yeah,
want to buy a Lego set and build it. There's this Mandalorian one that we were looking at.
the head,
Yeah, the head of the Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, I want to build it and put it on my table next to my PC
Yeah, cause
because it'll fit the theme of of the pad of the room that I got.
yeah, the theme that you got going
It'll
on,
fit.
I was like, dude, this will fit in your
And
room.
Mando's sick, dude. Did you ever finish watching that Mandalorian?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they came out. I think I
Yeah, a
watched
few
like
more seasons came out of it.
I think I watched like the first 3 seasons, uh, and
Because
then
it's Mando, Boba Fett, and there's another one. I don't know if it's the continuation of Mandalorian, but my favorite one for sure was the first season of Mandalorian.
yeah, that one
That
was
one was my favorite because Luke Skywalker.
Walker.
What the? I don't know what I try to say, but Luke Skywalker comes out and picks up
Baby.
Yoda's
Oh,
kind.
yeah, this guy.
Yeah, I don't
You're,
know if it's actual Yoda.
no, it's his name was Grim Reaper or something, dude.
Yeah, the Reaper, dude. So he Luke Skywalker picks him up. He's like,
This is
he's in
mine
good
now.
hands. He's mine now. He takes off. But what I like about that show, dude, is how like how action packed it is. You know, it wasn't short of anything but freaking sick. Ever
Yeah,
since episode one, dude, it was action packed from the start.
for reals.
And I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I haven't seen any other movies,
Hmm.
anything but that show. And because of that show, I became like a fan of Star Wars. And I
Yeah.
don't know like um the whole background of Star Wars. Like I've never
It
watched the first movies. I haven't even seen the movies that came out recently.
Star Wars seems like it has such an extensive. You can just complete. You can like add on, I think, and explore that whole world of Star Wars because you got the Mandalorian, you got the Jedi's. They're like they have like, okay, for example, the video games. You got Star Killer. I think that one is one of my favorite ones, and I wish we could explore that more because Star Killer, he's a Jedi, but because I played the Force Unleashed #2 on
Hmm.
the PlayStation 3. That game was good. I like the story, but
Oh yeah,
yeah, I liked how he's to me it's a better game than well, I like I like what was the one that came out recently, the Force Unleashed, I think, or no,
I'm not sure.
it's called
I haven't kept up like I said in Star Wars, like on the movies.
yeah, no, the Bounty Hunter on GameCube. I played that first before. This was
What,
like,
Star Wars is on GameCube too?
yeah, I had a
That's cool.
I was at the swap meet with my family like when I was a kid,
Uh huh.
and my dad got me the Star Wars Bounty Hunter for GameCube, and that game was
Dang.
it was a good game. And now that I'm an adult, looking back, I'm like, man, I really want to play it because the Mandalorian is a bounty hunter, and
Uh huh.
everything that was in that game is also in the
Mandalorian season.
so it makes it even more hype when you play
Yeah.
it, dude. To me. But let me see. Let me see.
No. Yeah, the Mandalorian series or whatever. Dude, I remember when I had the GameCube, dude. That was such a cool ass system.
Yeah.
I used to play the first Smash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
I had that game. I heard my first Need for Speed was actually on the GameCube. I think it
Oh.
was Most Wanted.
Uh huh.
That was literally my first racing game from Need for Speed. It was on the GameCube. And I had a PSP back in the day too when I had a GameCube.
Yeah.
But on the PSP, I played like God of War mostly.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, Need for Speed, I got it on the GameCube. Smash Bros, the first edition, other than like the Switch.
Yeah.
I had it on GameCube first. I also had Animal Crossing
Mm-hmm.
on the GameCube. I had what's that one? Legend of Zelda. I played that a little bit on the GameCube, but I'm not too much of a. I don't know if it's called an RPG, but it's like very story driven,
Uh huh.
and it takes hours to like complete. And I
Wow.
get tired of like games like that.
Okay, it's kind of boring for you.
Yeah, like I feel like you'd have to really get into it
Wow.
to like
Get the
really
most
really
out of it.
like yeah get the most out of the game. And for me, like
Just too much work.
it's too much work to
So.
like get into. So I really got to like into like racing games, first person shooters. The only one that's really really cool and I can play every day, dude,
Mm-hmm.
is The Last of Us.
Oh
I
yeah.
was telling you when you guys were when because
You played.
Diego has it.
Yeah. You want to play it over and over again.
Dude, I have it for the PC. I had it for the PlayStation 4. I had it for the PlayStation 3. I still to this day, dude, will play it over and over and I won't get tired of it.
Man.
Even the second part, a lot of people hated it. I loved it, dude. Honestly, I thought it was really good. The reason why people, well, I feel like the reason why people didn't like the second part of The Last of Us
Mm-hmm.
is because Joe, he
Oh, dies.
dies.
Oh yeah, and they were upset
He
about
gets
it.
fucked up, yeah,
Oh, I
and he
see.
dies the worst way possible too. Well, I guess it could have been worse, but yeah, he dies, and now
It continues just with his daughter, I guess,
yeah,
adopted daughter.
well, adopted daughter,
The uh
but
the
man, it was good, dude.
the most recent Star Wars game, I think that the has been the latest one, I think, is the Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So I played that one on a Xbox One, with my brother, and that one is it's I really like it. It was really good. It was a really good game. But what I like about the Force Unleashed with Starkiller, um, is that Starkiller he's got more powers. You know, he can use the Force. I mean, I think the character I'm forgetting the name because it's been a while since I played it, but and I want to play it again, believe me. But on the Fallen Order, I don't think he's got as many powers as Star Killer does, and that's a cool name too. Star Killer.
Yeah, dude.
That's a cool
That
name.
sounds cool.
Uh,
Star Killer.
yeah, I remember that name for sure. Um,
Sounds evil, mysterious too.
yeah, Star Killer.
Like, what's his background, dude?
It just sounds like
Star Killer, dude.
it sounds like kind of mythical,
Hmm.
and also like
Yeah, there's some really cool like
legendary.
names from like, especially like for like villains and stuff.
Hmm.
Some of them have like super cool background. Some of them are pretty like sad too, but
Yeah.
for the most part, they're like really cool. Like from like the Joker's one of them that's really cool,
Hmm.
and it's like kind of like evil, but at the same time, like you understand like his past.
Hmm.
It was like really rough for him, you know, and that's why he became the way he is.
Yeah.
Um, Batman too. He's not a villain, but like his backstory is like fucking
It's so very
crazy,
yeah.
dude.
It's really deep. You know.
Yeah, for the most part. Did you ever get into X Men?
Somewhat. So yeah, I was gonna say like real quick before we move on to like X-Men and stuff like about Star Wars though is like what's cool. What I like about it, like it's such an extensive world. Um, like when you play the video games or when you watch the movies, you really what's cool is that they use the imaginative process so much. So like there's different planets that you go to that they take you to in the world of Star Wars. You go to different worlds. There's different
Yeah, dude.
creatures, different species of beings. You know,
Yeah, dude.
the music, the types of music that they play. Like, it's interesting. It's like it has its own flavor. You know.
It's cool too, dude. Like
Hmm.
the type of like the artist that came up with all those designs for the characters, the faces, the costume.
Hmm.
It's very cool, dude. It's like their imagination is like,
Fully used, utilized.
yeah, it is utilized to the fullest.
Hmm.
From like what they use, the weapons they use, the way they
Yeah.
look, the way they talk, the way they move. It's like super like it fits them. It fits their narrative of like
Yeah.
how they are, who they are. Like the troopers look badass, dude. I've always liked the troopers from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Jedi is so sick, dude, with
The lightsabers.
the lightsabers, the color of the lightsabers and all that. It's very cool.
Hmm.
I don't know. I guess I never got into it until like now. Like,
How we're talking
well,
about it.
when the Mandalorian first came out,
Uh huh.
um, and our homie showed it to us.
Hmm.
I was like, damn, dude, this thing is sick. So I kept watching it,
Yeah.
and yeah, dude, that's the literally the first Star Wars show I've ever seen. I've never seen the movies, but the Mandalorian for sure is like one of my favorites to like watch, and I'll go back and watch it here and there sometimes,
Yeah.
especially because there's some episodes where it's like dang, he gets to fight this and that, and really cool.
Yeah.
Some sick creatures, dude.
Yeah. They got.
Freaking badass creatures that they make. Mandalorian has to take care of.
Hmm.
Um, I think at one point they what's his name? C-3PO.
Uh huh. The which one? The I forget which one character that is.
So the golden one, the robot.
Yeah.
What's his name? And the two most famous robots,
Yeah.
the golden one, and I think it's C-3PO,
I,
which is
I think
the
the
one that
little blue one.
rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They I think it's the last episode where
R2D2 is another
or
one.
yeah, R2D2. There you go.
I think
Oh,
R2D2 is the
so the
blue one.
golden one
It's C3PO, huh?
is C-3PO.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
I'm not guessing. Yeah, I could just look
yeah,
it up.
we don't know because like we said, like I
We're,
don't really watch too much Star Wars,
yeah.
and the only time like I've seen them before because my favorite system
Mm-hmm.
that ever came
Oh
out was the 360. Yeah, C-3PO. So
yeah.
it's the golden one,
Yeah.
and R2D2 is the one that rolls.
Yeah. The little blue.
Yeah,
Blue.
he's really cool.
Yeah.
Um, so I was saying, my favorite system that came out
What's a Star Wars game?
that ever came out with a Star Wars edition
Mm-hmm.
was a 360. Have you seen that one?
No.
So the 360 is the R2D2 theme.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's really cool, dude. I wish I could have bought it.
Wow.
But it's like Star Wars theme with a Star Wars controller, and the console's Star Wars themed by R2D2. It even came with the Xbox camera,
Hmm.
where you could play like different games where you utilize the camera. But yeah, that Xbox 360 when it came out, that shit was bad, dude.
Wow.
I wish I could have bought a new, but never did. And now that it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's impossible to get, but it's really difficult to get in good shape
Hmm.
with everything included. It's really hard to find one with a like that's a good price. Everybody wants it, you know. They're just trying to sell it too high. That's in good condition, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, Star Wars is one of the ones that I feel like I should probably get into a lot more
You,
because I like it. I
yeah.
like I don't know the whole story, but I like how it is. Like I
It,
like the action.
hmm
I like the adventure they do, and
The
yeah, I
create.
think it's cool. The creativity
Yeah, that's what I think
is
about
really cool.
that is cool. Especially when we're talking about it, it sounds even like it sounds even better than when we really because we're getting down and talking about it right now, and I get
Yeah,
to tell you how I feel about it. Um, like you said, all these there's so many different characters. They have background stories, where they come from, what their purpose is, what their goals are, or whatever. Like Mandalorian, like the bounty hunter, of course. The Jedi's like Star Killer, and I forgot what the one from Fallen Order is called. I like, yeah, I like the Fallen Order a lot too, though, because that's a really good game. And I actually got that game because when I went into GameStop, um, the guy was like, "This is one of our best selling games right now," or something, and I was like, let me try it then." So I
oh for
got it.
sure. What'd you get it for?
The Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah, I
It
like
was.
the Xbox One that you guys have the Halo edition.
Oh yeah,
That's a
dude.
badass console, dude.
It's one of my favorite
Yeah, you
favorite
guys had it for a
consoles. Yeah.
long time, dude.
Yeah, and it's putting up a good duration because
Yeah.
I think it's still good. I don't think we're having any issues. We've got that back in like 2014 too. By the way, it's almost 10 years running.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, huh? How
So
long?
Xbox One's a good console for sure, dude. And we were coming from PlayStation. We were gonna get
The
yeah,
PlayStation 4?
yeah, that or the three or the Xbox One.
Uh huh.
And I really let Diego decide. And his friends at the time they were all going for most of them I think had the Xbox or something. So he's like, yeah, let's try it. I was like, yeah, just go ahead and let's do it. I was cool with either one. I kind of wanted the PS4 more because coming from PlayStation, I had PlayStation 1 and the
Mm,
PlayStation 3 was awesome.
yeah.
I really loved the PlayStation 3 a lot because you could play Blu-ray on it, no problem. The 360 you couldn't. I never had the 360, but you couldn't play Blu-ray on it. But the PS3 was compatible with that. It had USB ports. Um, it was a really good all-around
Yeah, did
console.
you ever get into Crash Bandicoot
No, I never
on
did.
PlayStation?
No,
Oh, dude, that
but it
was
seemed
such a
like it was
good
a good game.
game, dude. Crash Bandicoot, I had it for the PlayStation 1.
Hmm.
Uh, George was the one that had a PlayStation 1,
Oh, okay.
but he never played it. He never really got into games, so he gave it to me.
Mm.
And on the PlayStation 1, I played Aliens Resurrection and I played Crash Bandicoot. Those were the two games I played all the time.
Oh, okay, okay.
And after that, then I got an NHL hockey game,
Oh, I bet that was fun
and
just
that was
smashing into
fun,
each
dude.
other.
Yeah, it was fun.
I would
Like,
have went on that, dude.
yeah, it was really cool. That was a good game. I never got into like football, like Madden and like baseball.
Hmm.
And to this day, I still probably won't even get it. NHL and like WWE games and what's the UFC?
UFC. Those are
Those
fun,
games
dude.
are
I
fun,
just start
dude.
pressing the buttons, as many
Yeah, dude.
combinations. I don't even know what I'm pressing.
Just start hitting every button. Hope to God you just land the punches, dude. That shit's lit. Yeah,
it,
especially when you're like got a whole bunch of buddies and you're just going at it
it
at
was so
UFC.
it was so funny. One, I had the UFC game. I forgot. I think it was 2010 for the PlayStation 3,
Uh huh.
and me and Diego, we created a few characters.
Yeah.
One of them we called, because you could create the characters, their face, their body, their everything, their height, their weight, everything. And I remember we created a couple memorable characters. One we named the Dark Yeti. The other one was like Cheeto or something because he had orange hair, green eyes. He just looked so like crazy. The characteristics are so crazy that you can create
That's what
them.
makes it fun, though,
And
dude.
then when he had them go out and fight, dude,
It looked epic.
yeah,
It looked freaking epic. Yup, I know what you're talking about, Doug.
yeah.
I had a couple WWE games on the 360, and it was
Man.
fun, dude.
Another real quick thing was street football. I remember I went to one of my friend's house. He rented a street football game on for the PS2, I think. And the only fun I was getting out of that football game, this is just me, but the only fun I was getting out of it was ramming into the other football players.
Yeah, for real, dude. And I know some of my friends, they like Madden. They're like Madden, like huge fanatics, dude. And when we'd play Madden, dude, they like strategically like try to like
Dominate
the game, and I'm over here just throwing Hail Marys and shit. I'm not even like trying to make an effort. Like I'm losing, but I don't give a shit.
Your interest is so low.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do a Hail Mary, and if I make it, I make it, dude. But yeah, these games are really cool, especially because on top of like being a pastime that's really enjoyable, like when you're playing with friends that are like really competitive, and you're like, you don't give a shit. It's just whatever happens, happens, dude. Like on Smash Bros. Remember that one time we were playing? And instead of like fighting each other, I just jump off and I'd kill myself, dude.
You start getting sidetracked, but like on your own, like
I'd be like, you ain't taking me, I'll take myself out, and I'd jump off and shit. I'd jump off the platform, dude.
Suiciding.
Yeah, those are like that's really cool. That's why I've always enjoyed like video games, dude, because they're really fun.
Yeah, you can make it more fun just doing whatever you want to do in those
like especially like GTA, dude. On Grand Theft Auto, dude, I just like I like RPG, like all kinds of shit, structures and shit, and like I'd like ram the police, and I'll get like 5 stars, and I'll like keep running around like the map and shit, and I'll keep throwing grenades out and C4 and all that shit.
Yeah.
And blow up the cars, and yeah, it's just fun, dude.
One of the games that I used to play on GameCube was Homer Simpson Hit and Run. I mean, The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh yeah, you drive a car, wouldn't you, on that game?
Yeah,
I see gameplay on that. Yeah,
it's so fun.
And you collect. Is it donuts?
Coins.
Oh, it's coins. Oh, I thought it was donuts.
Nah.
Because you know how Homer likes donuts.
Yeah, that would make us.
I don't know why. I think that's the reason why it came to my head. Like you collect little donuts instead of coins.
That would make sense.
But that's cool. Yeah, I never played that game, but like I've watched like gameplay. Because sometimes I look up like old games that I might want to collect one day.
Yeah.
And Homer Simpson is one of the games that came up, and yeah, I was like, man, I never played it, but it looks like fun.
Those games are cool, you know, like when you're playing by yourself in your room or with your family, like a brother or sister or whatever. It's just, it becomes nostalgic over the years, you know, when you go back to those games or when we're talking about them.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Those games are fun, dude.